In this video, I'll be showing you how to alter your bodice block for jacket. So the first thing that you need to do is to measure your jacket length. So you measure from the highest point of your block to the length, the desired length. So for this one, if my jacket length, I can use 26, I can use 27, depends on what the person wants. So rule your line all the way. Now I'm going to rule this line to continue my so this is now before your paper, place it on the new paper and leave like 3 inches in front, like 3 inches in front of the paper. So because that part will be used for your lapel. So this is it. Okay, let me rule so that you see all the points. So this is what my pattern block looks like. Okay, so I've gotten the length of my jacket. So what the next thing I'll do is to measure. This is 4.5. So you mark 4.5 here. So I'm going to connect my dart to meet this point. Connect my dart to meet. I can go straight down, but because the jacket, I can also do it this way. Then I'll measure my hip. The hip for this measurement is 44. So this is 44 plus 1 inch to mark. Then I'll make a contour allowance of 1 inch and connect with a slightly curved line to meet back to the line. Now this is where you should concentrate more on. So I'm going to be adding 2 inches. I can make it 3, so it depends on how big you want the lapel to be. But I don't want it to be too big, so I'm doing 2 inches. So I'll mark that point. Now here, the depth of our neck here is 3 inches, the depth here. So I'm going to be adding 1 more inch. Let's say this is, so I'll add 1 more inch to it for it to go down a bit. Then I'll measure from the highest point. So this half length here, the end of your half length is already giving you that point. So that is where your button will be. So I'll measure 1 inch outward for my button wrap. There are 2 ways to do it. I can either add or I use a loop. So if I'm using a loop, I'll leave here the way it is. So what I'm doing now, I'm adding my button wrap. So I'm adding 1 inch to it. So I'm going to connect. Okay, let me use my longer ruler. So I'll connect here back to the neckline. So this is what it looks like. Then I'll connect here to the 1 inch button wrap. And it's also called break point. So then I'll continue my line all the way down. Now this is what my jacket looks like. I can decide to leave this point the way it is, or I can transfer into the armhole. Okay, let me transfer into the armhole so that I'll have a princess cut. So from this highest point, from the shoulder at low point, so this is the shoulder at high point, this is shoulder at low point, mark 5 inches and connect with a curved line to the nipple point. You can use your armhole curve to do that. Then I measure. Now, because it's a jacket, there will be no need for any contour method around the bust. So just connect with a curved line. Okay, let me just get my shoulder to under bust 15. So you know where to curve and stop. So you see that I'm not going in any contour around, because you don't need it to have cup. It just needs to flush on the bust. So this is what it looks like. So that's it. So I'll be cutting here off. But before I do that, let me get my collar. So measure 2 inches here, mark the point. You measure 2 inches out, then connect. Now do it at an angle. Don't go straight. Do it like at an angle. So connect. Then measure 3 inches from this point. Then connect. Then get your height of your collar is 2 inches. Connect. Then connect. Here will be cut on fold. So I'm going to cut here. This is my point. This is where I'm cutting out. So let me make my cut. So this is what my collar looks like. So unfold. So continue my cut. So I'll get my armholes. Now I'm transferring this shoulder that's into the armhole, my princess cut. So I'll close my dart. So I'll cut through the curved line. So I'll cut off the dot. So this is 2 piece. We have 2 piece. So this is what. So this is my break point. When you finish sewing, you have something like this. Then collar comes this way. In sewing, you'll see it better. So it's a bit like this. Okay, so this is for the front. Thanks for watching.